Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Nate Gonslow. Trying to get drum channel off the ground, and what better way to do that than review some cymbals? So I just got literally a brand new set of the HHX complex cymbals, which is a brand new line, or a recently brand new line for Sabian. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what I did get, because I don't think there's a lot of people online that have a full set of these yet, at least not that I know. So we have the 15-inch medium hats down here. We have an 18-inch complex thin crash. We have a 19-inch complex thin crash. Then the 22 medium ride and the 21 thin ride. I didn't even know this thing existed until a couple weeks ago. Originally, I got the 18 and 21-inch cymbals in. Sabian had to make the performance pack, which I got, which has the 19-inch crash, the 22-inch ride, and then the 15-inch hats together as a pack. So they had to make those, so I had to wait a little longer for those to come in, but I'm glad that they're all here, and they sound awesome. So let me just give you a quick run-through of all of them and some comments that I have, and then I'll do a comparison with some of the other cymbals I have from the HHX line. All right, so here we go. come on, these cymbals are amazing. Yeah, there's really not a lot of videos when I was going around looking, and they don't really have a ton of these in stores yet either. So I just kind of watched a bunch of the videos that were online, and yeah, I think they're great. So just a couple of things I thought might be interesting to point out. So I got the 18-inch crash in first, and there's a lot of, as you can tell, the lathing and then the hammer marks. That's the big part about these cymbals is the complex hammer marks. There's tons of them. But if you take a look at the bell, the hammer marks go all the way to the bell on this crash. But then, if you take a look at the 19-inch crash, not sure if you can really see this that well, but it starts to lathe out a little bit once it reaches the bow of the cymbal. Not so much on the 18-inch. So I don't know if they're changing up what they're doing over in the factory. So I do know that these were brand new. So this might be something that they're doing. But yeah, so I got this 21-inch ride to be more of kind of like a crash ride or a big crash. I was really looking forward to see what this 22-inch ride was, and I love it compared to the last ride that I have, which I will do a comparison of. But yeah, they complement each other really nice. They're kind of close in tone. I don't know if it's like a fifth apart or what, but the bells are pretty similar. I don't know if you guys got that. Something like that, I think. But okay. Yeah, and then the 15-inch hats are really cool. I've never had 15-inch hats before. I've always had 14 inches. I have to get a little used to these. A little bit thinner, trashier sounding, but really cool. Yeah, so how about let's get the comparisons going. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So what I have here now is my HHX Evolution Crash, 19-inch. So I'm going to give you guys a comparison of the 19-inch complex versus the Evolution. So hopefully you guys get that. Yeah, so kind of similar in a way, but you get more of that dark wash on the complex line, but both have great bells, kind of unique in their own right. Might try and, when I'm gigging out, try and mix and match them, but let me know what you guys think, which you like more. So let's do the 18-inch crashes now. Okay, back once again. So now I have my three HHX 18-inch crashes. So I think you can kind of see this in the frame. So this is an 18-inch Fierce Crash, one of the Jojo Mayer ones. Really kind of weird, cool, dry, trashy sound. Originally I was going to try and get some of the HHX Extreme crashes. This is kind of like a drier one of those, I'd say. I don't know. I'm still kind of curious to see what those sound like, but I got this Cymbal in a trade, but turns out it's pretty cool. And then over here was my main crash, my favorite one, which is the HHX Studio Crash. And then, of course, back here to the complex, thin 18-inch. So give you guys a little demo of these. Yeah, really cool mix. The whole HHX line, they really complement each other really well. Doesn't matter if it's like the brighter Evolution ones or something a little bit more in the dark end, like the Studio Crash or this Fierce Crash. So as you can tell, once again, the bells are pretty cool. I love the bell on this guy. Also, really cool. I don't love the bell so much on this lathed Fierce Crash. The raw bells are always way better to me. But I don't know. Everyone has their own personal preference, but hopefully you guys get an idea for the 18-inch sizes. So now what we'll do is I'm going to keep the 22-inch ride, and I'm going to put in one of my other HHX rides over here in the spot of the 21, I think. Be right back. Okay. So once again, we have the 22-inch medium complex right here, and I switched out the 21-inch that was over here, and now I have my HHX 20-inch stage ride. This is my main ride that I used. I really love it. But I always wanted something that's a bit crashier, a little bit more wash to it, and I really like this guy, so I think this is going to be my new daily driver. But so you guys can kind of get the difference between these, so hopefully this helps you out. Yeah, so the 20-inch, much heavier, a lot more kind of stick definition, more pingy. Even though it is dark, you don't have a lot of it. It's not annoying. It's not an annoying ping that you might get with like a brighter, I don't know, like Zildjian or something like that. No offense to Zildjian. But yeah, so way different. This one definitely crashes a little bit more. This one, because it's a little bit heavier, it doesn't sound that great when it comes to crashes. It gets the job done, but once again, you gotta love these raw bells. The raw bells are awesome on these. Cuts right through. So you can't go wrong. So if you want something, darky or washy or something that you can kind of lay into a little bit more, this 22-inch, you can't go wrong. But obviously there's so many cool rides in the HHX line. I think a lot of people like the 21-inch groove ride as well. But this is a sleeper hit. You should look at this guy too, the stage ride. So next, I think what we'll do is I'll do another quick demo of the medium hats, then I'll switch out with a pair of 14-inch hats that I have, and then I think we should be done. All right. Okay, so the hats that we have here now are the 14-inch HHX X-celerator hats. These are great. So good. A lot of articulation, dark, really cool sound. I use these all the time with the 20-inch ride. Love them. So yeah, here we go. So a lot more articulate, a lot more defined with the sound, like the chick sound, I think it's because the accelerator hats have that, I like to call like the wavy bottom there. I think that helps get that nice and crisp sound, especially for heel toe stuff. You lose a little bit of articulation there with the 15-inch hats, but still, it's just kind of a different sound. Still really cool in its own right. So I don't know. Once again, I think I might switch some of these out in gigging situations and mix and match. And that's the fun part with the HHX. I can never say HHX line. They all just work together. So I think one last thing that we're going to do here, because I know that some people like to do the bottom, the hi-hat bottom on top and then the top on the bottom. So I'm going to do that with the 15-inch hats, and you guys can see what you think there. All right, so like I said, we have the 15-inch bottom hi-hat on the top, and we have the top hi-hat naturally on the bottom, because I know that some people like to do that to get extra articulation. I actually tried this earlier when I got them, and it has a really cool sound. I usually don't do that, but you guys might like to do that with these hats to get a little extra stick out of there. So hopefully you can tell the difference here. So here we go. Yeah, so I actually really like the sound of the bottoms on top. I don't know what it is. I think it's just that little extra articulation. There is a little bit more weird overtones that you get in there, but give it a shot, experiment. Then you can show people the cool new Sabian logo too. I don't know if you guys can see that in the shot, but yeah. So just experiment and see what you think with the hats. But let me know what you guys think too. Sorry that it's not very uniform with the grooves and stuff. Just kind of riffing, but really shows off the versatility of these cymbals. I would recommend these to anyone. Like I was playing some stuff, but I just like kind of morphing into different styles. Like I'll be playing rock 1 second, funk the next, but then getting a little jazzier with some of the ride cymbals and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you would like me to do any future videos demoing any of the cymbals, or something that I missed, or something that I should have done or neglected to do. But I hope you found this useful. Let me know if you have any questions to help you, purchase these cymbals. I got a great deal from on these from Cymbal Fusion in Texas, so hit those guys up if you'd like. But yeah, hope you guys like the video, and until next time, see you soon.